Bernard, it's always a pleasure. And if someone knows how is the feeling to go up to weight class divisions, it's you.
Yes. It's not easy.
No.
It takes a lot. It takes a lot of preparation, and also you must remember the strategy from the middleweight or junior middleweight to bring that with you, because to bring just the size and not the skills at that division, then you just be a bigger guy in there as a handicap more than a positive.
How do you describe this Canelo decision? Because, in my opinion, you need to have balls to go to a
big coons. Big coons. See, because look, to jump up 2 weight classes, very few, but many tried.
Yeah.
And based on that itself, says it's not a popular thing to jump 2 weight classes.
Yep.
To take on someone that's named the Crusher in this era, and also have gotten better than just a puncher, and that is Sergey Kovalev, who learned how to have that sort of American style of fighting based on the trainers, John David Jackson at first, and then of course the legendary Buddy McGirt, who we know was a fighter that threw punches, that threw combinations, a boxer puncher type of style. Sergey is being taught that also.
I agree.
I'm very curious to see if he can be successful early on to be a boxer puncher, but still be as dangerous as he was being aggressive in a way that Sergey normally tries to rush you and get you to fight him off you to be able to survive. And once guys get into that trading, he gets one in, it's over. And that's the thing. He wants you to mix it up.
Yeah.
And if you mix it up and one of those mixes get in, it's normally not a good ending for anyone.
Not at all. Yeah, I agree. Let me ask you this, and you know better than me. If Canelo win this fight, in what place you put Canelo in the Mexican boxing history?
In the top 5, easy.
Top 5, easy. I like it.
Easy. Top 5, easy, because doing this and being successful and winning the light heavyweight championship from the recognizable champion in that division, put him in a very short list of the world, but let alone if you narrow down from the Mexican heritage, I mean, that's huge. That's huge.
Yeah, that's huge.
I mean, think about this. To accomplish that, Canelo, he would be in conversations along with Chavez Sr.
Wow.
Pino Cuevas.
Pino, yeah, I agree.
The greats, and from a fighter's point of view back then, we crave for that because belts. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Belts are important.
Totally agree.
But legacy and history.
It's good.
Forever. That's forever. No matter how time changes, no matter how old you get, no matter how the memory has been away from your thinking for years, and somebody else will remember to tell you what happened, what you did, even as you get older. And generations that come into the world of boxing, like I came behind, like you became behind, like our great cameraman came behind. Let me tell you, that legacy is bigger than a belt. It's bigger than a moment.
Yeah.
But to accomplish that, which few have done, is everlasting.
Well, this being said, how can you explain that in some part of Mexico they don't recognize Canelo. They say Kovalev is an old man, and you know the age is only a number. How can you explain that? Some people in Mexico, they don't recognize Canelo.
Well, they will, because Mexican fans around the world, in the history of Mexican boxing, has always been the bigger market.
Yep.
And a business that we are in. No matter what capacity you represent boxing, is always going to be those 2 months of the year, Cinco de Mayo and Independence in September.
I agree. Now November too.
And now November, because of the delay, not delay, Independence has been extended.
Yeah.
I'll just say it's been extended, hopefully for only 1 year, that it will happen to November 2nd. But let me tell you, Canelo, if he continue to keep making history, and they continue to represent the long, long legacy amongst the legends before him, they will love him and embrace him in droves as time go on. Because how do you get your community to recognize you? You speak more Spanish, right? And also, you continue to keep winning. And once you keep winning and continue to show that your roots and where it came from, and you become more in the community. Yeah. And winning helps get people's attention very quickly. Yep. And you know what? And Canelo is more popular now. Than 3 years ago.
More than ever.
In the Mexican, we know in the world,
100%.
but in the Mexican culture, Canelo is more known now than when he fought Mayweather.
Yeah, definitely. Finally, sir, let's go to the ring. I mean, not with you because I'm going to die very soon. But,
and I want you to live a little longer, so it would not be wiser to go in the ring right now because it'd be a short celebration before you reach your destination.
I agree. If you were Canelo, what you need to do in order to beat Kovalev?
Get a head start. Jump on him. Jump on him skillfully, not physically 100%, but get in front of Canelo. Get the lead. The lead is not round by round. Establish where you make the older guy the bigger guy. It's going to be the slower guy when it comes to punching and quick fire punches of combinations. Make Canelo. Canelo has to make Kovalev drive like a Ferrari when he knows he's not.
Okay.
Canelo's a smaller guy no matter how much he'll weigh tomorrow.
Yep.
He's the most quicker puncher, most quicker reacting fighter amongst the two, from my understanding and being in with Sergey.
Yep.
Sergey is more than robotic. He's learned to be a little flexible. Yep. Canelo must get the lead quick and make the bigger man catch up to the rounds that he's behind. You have to get Sergey behind.
Okay.
Make him play the catch-up game.
Okay.
And while you got the string on the dog bone, Sergey, right?
Yep.
Always dangerous.
Always.
But always trying to fight his way back in a fight, then having the lead where you, the smaller guy, got to take more risk. Put Sergey in position.
Yep.
Canelo has to put him in position where Sergey Kovalev going to have to play catch-up because he's not used to playing catch-up. He's used to having his way with most of his opponents, just by his record and his 30% knockout ratio. Canelo must fight like a small man, but represent himself when it's needed as a light heavyweight. And that's why he's lifting those weights. That's why he put some muscle on his mass to be able to be inside when they tussling and they fighting and they inside close, where he can feel the depth of both guys. But then, in the same breath, in the same action, he must neutralize the strength and the weaknesses of Sergey Kovalev.
Okay, sir. Well, I'm going to say thank you and muchas gracias.
Thanks, muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias.
And thank you for being a good host.
Oh, okay, thank you.
See you.
The legend.
Si te gustó nuestro contenido, suscríbete a nuestro canal. Y si no te gustó, también. No puedes jugar boxeo.